What's up, guys? Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. And yep, still the same sitting. So I haven't read all your comments yet, but I'm sure that by now I have. And okay, so what are we doing in this episode? We're gonna have to do a couple of things. First off, it's raining, so like these guys are all outside in the rain. I'm pretty sure their comfort and clothing needs are way up now. Yep, they all want new clothes because they're all out in the rain. That it is what it is. That's what we're gonna have to deal with. They're gonna want to be out in the yard. I think I'm actually going to maybe do an indoor yard as a result of that, because spending 2 hours in the yard if it's raining or it's snowing, that might make them really irritable. So I might end up doing that. So I've expanded the canteen. We got the tables in order. This, I know maybe some LCD people or OCD people are going to maybe not like that these aren't lined up, but it provides a lot of walking area, and that's the way it is. They're still kind of cleaning things up. There's still some trays laying out, but that's okay. Kitchen's looking good. We got 6 stoves, 5 sinks, and a bunch of fridges, so that's good. We've also got doors that go directly through here, which is good, and I'm going to do paving stone right here, just as a quick route through there. I'll probably end up doing it all the way down once we get other buildings done, like this part right here, which is what we're going to be doing right now. So, brick building. This is our workshop area. We're going to get that started. We're also going to get the chapel going because they have a spirituality need. So we'll be doing that. And these are our psychologist offices, which I need to get that done too. So let's go ahead and get office. Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start using the search bar because I just am. Not that. That's not an office. Those two are offices. There we go. Now we're going to have... no, it's over here. Brick wall. Right through there. That's going to get us sorted with offices. Now we're also going to need an office desk. So let's go ahead and put those in these offices like that. We're going to need a filing cabinet for each of them. So let's just go ahead and do that and put it on the side of that. And then a chair for both desks. So we'll do that and that. Now we need some extra chairs for this office as well, because this is a psychologist office. So I'm going to put 3 chairs inside his office. Or 6. Should I do 6? You know what? 3 is good for now. We'll do 3. That's going to be the psychologist offices, and we're going to hire a couple more psychologists because they need to help them with a variety of different things, behavioral things. Take a look at grants. Reform through Education Initiative. Still haven't figured that out yet because, again, I haven't. This is all one sitting. This is the last video I'm going to do in this sitting, so eventually I'll figure this out. But for those people who commented days ago, sorry, haven't actually read those comments yet. We have 20 desks, so I know I'm going to be able to satisfy that need. And if I go to classroom as a room, actually, you know what might work? Oh, if I can find classroom. There we go. You know what might work, really, is if I just... actually, maybe it's these. Because this was working before I put this in, right? So how about we dismantle the CCTV cameras and see if that fixes the problem? How about we try that? If it doesn't work, then it is what it is, whatever. But we'll see. Let's speed this up and have them get this going. Now, this workshop area is going to require that we have a brand new power grid because our power is looking okay right now, but it's not going to be able to power the whole workshop. We're going to need another power plant or another power... What in the world is it? Too much talking today. What is this? A power station. Fine. We're going to need another one. Now, I'm thinking that this is going to be my exports, and then all of this is forestry down here. So I'm thinking that I wanted this to be my exports area. However, I'm going to need another power, and I haven't really budgeted for that. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting the power station like over here into the forestry a bit. So let's go ahead and grab power station, and I'm going to put the power station like this. Like that. That power station is going to go in, and we're going to start this off with a couple of capacitors already installed, like that. Then I want a fence that goes around that. Let's leave it like this. Nope, not that close, actually. I want it to be a little further away. Let's go like that. There we go. And like that. That will leave me with power that I can run to the workshops. So the power will run from here, and it'll run like, actually, let's have it run through the wall. So we'll have the power run all the way through the wall, like that. Cool. And that way I can just go like that and branch it out and hook it up. All right. Now, the chapel is going to need power 2, which is already hooked up. Cool. I'm going to actually do a couple more squares down, just because I think it'll need it to reach the corner. I don't like that there's a giant pipe going through it. I don't want the big pipes going through any buildings, but as long as the big pipe isn't going through cells, it'll be fine. This is probably like the worst scenario here, but hopefully I can sniff out the tunnels. We'll see. I've got some extra CCTV cameras just hanging out now, and I'm gonna put them inside the workshop. So I'm gonna put one, I think, here and one here. Yes, like that. Okay, so the CCTV cameras are uninstalled from the classrooms now. So let's see if I'm able to do this now. Let's see. If I go to programs, yep, the kitchen and hygiene, you know what? Like, I don't need any more than 3, but I'll leave it alone. Let's reschedule. There we go. So I reschedule all the programs, and actually let's go ahead and get workshop safety introduction started too, as well as foundation education programs. We need to get that stuff done too. So yeah, no room found for workshops. So this has to be, this takes place in the workshop. Okay. Foundation education, it says all rooms booked. And there's nothing else I can really do about that. It's still booked. Maybe it's because it's happening at the same time as something else. Huh. Let's stop these. Do these cost anything? No, they don't cost anything, so we'll just keep them going. I really wish I knew what that was all about. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Not gonna worry about foundation education because all the rooms are booked for no reason. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and undesignate those as classrooms for now. See what that does. Let's take away these school desks. See if I get it back. I don't know if it is, but let's see if I get it back. If I take away the outside row of school desks, see what happens. I don't know. All right, this power station's hooked up now. Yay! So you notice that the color of the electric line is a different color green than this one. And that's important for distinctions because the power grids cannot touch each other. So we can never have a main line touching another main line from another power station. You can go into the same room. Like I can bring this over to here and like have like a light bulb hooked up to a different power station. That part's fine, but the two main lines cannot touch each other. Okay, so these don't have power. Need to run a power cable through here. So let's bring this out just a little bit further. Because they need to be in range to get power here. So how about we also go down this way as well. Like to there. There we go. All right, so this needs an entrance, it says. Okay, so let's get a door. This is the chapel, so we're just gonna put regular doors. It's okay with me. Regular doors is fine. And I want another wall. Well, the foundation will get laid, so it's fine. Okay, now this area here needs an entrance too. Now this is going to be, we're gonna have to, this is gonna be regular doors for them to move through, but we're gonna need them like really protected with metal detectors and stuff too. So I'm gonna put 2 doors here and here, and then we're gonna have metal detectors. Where are they? There they are. Metal detectors outside. Should we do outside? I kind of feel like they should be outside. I'm going to do it outside. Okay. So there's that. We're also going to want, this is going to be our exports building. So I'm going to go ahead and put foundation on that too. Building brick. Let's go foundations like that. That's going to eliminate this wall. So I'm going to have to rebuild that wall, but that's okay. Get rid of the planning stuff there. All right. There we go. All right. So workshop is at least laid into how the foundation is going to be. We're going to have the brick wall go all the way across the middle here. So these two workshops are going to be sort of like cut off from each other, but they're going to be like, you can always go out the door and come right back in. You just have to go through the metal detectors. Okay. So I'm going to need another CCTV camera station. So let's go up to security and get another CCTV monitor. And I think I'm going to put it here with a chair there. He's cleaning in here, and that's not good. I don't want anybody in here. So let's do deployment, staff only. Definitely staff only on the armory. I don't know why that wasn't staff only. I'm slacking, that's why. No access over here. That's weird. I thought for sure I had them dismantle this, but I guess I didn't. So let's go ahead and demolish this wall. I expanded the yard as well. Actually, this guy's trapped. That's why he's trapped over here. Come on. There we go. So he should be able to get out now. There we go. He's going to go up. Where are these guys going? Yep, through the metal detectors. Awesome. I also changed the floor here to the fancy tiles. I like this way better than that. The other one, and this isn't quite as loud. It's still kind of fancy, hence fancy tiles. But it's not too big of a deal, so it's fine. It's not too loud now, so that's what I like about it. Should I do the infirmary? You know what? I think the infirmary will have like a ceramic floor. That's fine. Just do the ceramic floor there. And we'll do it in the morgue too, why not? I like to make things look good. I don't know if you've seen my Kerbal series, but I do, I mean, it's not always, they don't always look good, but I do care a lot about the looks. If I'm gonna do something, I like it to look good when I'm doing it. So once that CC, oh, hang on a second. I know, I'm going all over the place here. Try to keep up, guys. Brick wall, there, okay. CCTV cameras going in. Awesome, let's go ahead and do some connections for that. We're gonna have this monitor this camera and this camera. And I'm gonna want a camera also inside the, inside here as well. So let's get CCTV, and we're gonna put one behind here. No, I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah, right there. That's gonna keep an eye on the chapel. Now the chapel was going to have a door here, not there. Have the door moved. It's not centered. Come on, get that door gum. Come on. Can I prioritize this, right? That's how I do it. There we go. High priority. Get that done. There we go. Put a wall there. And we'll be good to go. So now this chapel needs some stuff in it too. So we're going to designate this as the, where is it? Where'd it go? Chapel. And inside the chapel, we need an altar, which we'll put there. We need prayer mats. So we'll go there, there, and there, like that. And then we need pews. And pews are like this. Is this facing the right way? Oh, no, it's not. They're all facing the wrong way, I think. That's this way. Yeah, so the red part is in the back, so I need it to be like this. And then the prayer mats, I think that's the right way. I think that's the right way. I hope that's the right way. I really don't know how that works, but Well, I guess we'll see. Okay, moving that stuff in. Everything's cool there. Let's go back to security real quick and connect this up to this camera. And now I need my deployment screen. I want some guards in there at all times. Want some guards in visitation. I need some in reception all the time. I'll put one in kitchen. I'll put a couple in canteen. Put a few in the yard. One in the chapel. And always at least one in each of the workshops, which need to get built now. Now, it's not a whole lot of money for the workshop, unfortunately. I need to put this as a wall instead of a fence. There we go. There's not a whole lot of... Actually, I need a door here, too. So exports are going to be a regular door. And... I think I need a metal detector here, honestly. It's weird to put 2 here, though. I almost wish that this building was... You know what? That's what this building is going to be. This building is going to be a little bit extended. So let's get rid of that. Demolish this wall. I don't want to do that. We don't need to demolish this wall. Hang on. We just need to demolish... Let's demolish it from, like... whatever. Whatever. It's fine. We'll do that, and we're going to extend the foundation to here. Yeah, like that. That'll take care of that. Objects, door, put a door there. Okay, so we're just gonna have to wait for that stuff to get built. We don't have a whole lot of money, but we're making a lot per day. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out a loan. And I'm gonna go ahead and get our workshop stuff started. So for the workshop, let's just go ahead and type W, workshop. We'll do 1 for now, because I can't really afford 2. So we'll just do 1 for now. The workshop needs saws, carpentry tables, and workshop presses. I need to figure out how I want this laid out for the most optimum efficiency. But, let's see. They cut the logs. Presses. These are the tables, so let's do the tables. These are tables. Okay. I kind of think maybe another table down here along this row probably is a good idea. But I think this is probably enough tables. So how about we do workshop saw. Let's do... I feel like that should be closer to the tables, but whatever. 1, 2... Maybe we do 2 spaces like this. Like this, right? And then we'll do the presses, which are here, 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 and ooh, camera's in the way there. Hang on. Let's see, how do I want to do this, guys? I could put them right next to each other, but I'd rather not. I'd rather have a space. We're going to have 20 people in each workshop. I think that's what I wanted to do. Right? Deployment. No, logistics. Yeah, maximum job is 20. 20 in the workshop is the maximum you can have. And this is laid out perfect dimensions so that we would have exactly capacity for 20 and we're not wasting any real estate. But now it's just a matter of getting the stuff in order. So let me figure how I want to lay this out, and I will be right back. Okay, I think I figured out how I want to lay this out now. So we've got 6 saws, 6 presses, and 2 carpentry tables. Now the carpentry tables take extra training to start doing, so I don't have as many tables in that because it's not going to be as common of work, if you will. So we've got, these are all laid out, and I wanted them in line so that I could just run the same electrical lines through. So we have this electrical line here. And all I want to do is kind of run like a line sort of up the middle. Actually, I don't even need to do that because these are all connected together. Oh, it deleted my tables. Don't do that. Okay, so let's go back to electrical. So I could run this up the middle. That will connect all of these. And then I should be able to just kind of do this, this, and this. And I paused it with the warden calling again. What's he calling for? Prisoners have settled down about their work hours now. I guess they saw the last few days as something of a vacation. We can put them back to work without trouble. Nice. All right, so I can mess with the regime and stuff now, but I'll do that off camera. It's fine. Actually, maybe it's not. Maybe that's the reason why they can't do the classroom time. Because they would do classes during work hours. Maybe that's why. Probably because I wonder if the classes for foundation education are 3 hours long. Is that how that works? Hold on, programs. Foundation education program. $300 per session. Class length is 3 hours. That is why we figured it out. The classroom length is 3 hours, and I had them as a maximum 2 hours per day because of that call from the warden. Oh, that makes me so happy. So hold on, let's see if this works now. We're gonna go, where is it? School desk. Put the school desks back in that I took out. Then we'll redesignate this as classrooms. We'll stick our CCTV cameras back in there because that's what I really want those in there. Because I want to be able to kind of monitor who's in classrooms and how many people are in there without having to have guards in there all the time. And then we'll set the foundation education program in motion from there. That'll be great. All right, let's pick up the pace. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now, one thing else we're going to do is this, actually. Let's take utilities. One thing I'm going to do here... actually, I think this is really important in case we get low on power. So let's try this. We're going to dismantle this utility. Yeah, all the way up. We'll dismantle this. So along the wall, we're going to dismantle this. Now, we're going to take and do... how do I want to do this for the least amount of cost? I think this is kind of the only way to do it. So let's do this and this instead. Okay. So we're going to take the cables out of the wall and put them like this instead. And the reason we're doing that is so that I can put a power switch on each of these. And the reason I want to do that is so that at any given time, I can shut the power off in these rooms. So if we're running out of power for whatever reason, and it's like, oh man, we're running out of power, we can't focus on it or whatever, we can't take the capacity, and I have to figure out some sort of a panic, like, oh no, how am I going to get power in? The prisoners are going to get a riot or whatever. If that's the case, I can come up here and shut the power off to the workshop, because these are really, really demanding for power. In fact, I think they're so demanding that I'm probably going to need another capacitor right away. I'm going to put 2 more in there. But this is going to allow me to shut the power off to each of these rooms individually, not just both of them. But like I can shut one of them off, and then they can just work in the other ones. But that's cool. I think that will work really well. And then the utilities. Yeah, once this gets connected to the power again, all of the stuff should have power. Everything should kick on, and it's going to be great. I'm thinking that this fridge can be dismantled, and this fridge can be dismantled. I don't like this little zigzaggy pattern they have to do here. And I'm going to take, once those are dismantled, I'm going to take and reinstall them down here. There we go. Okay. And that way I can put another stove up here, which I don't think I need it yet. Honestly, I don't think I need another stove, but it might be nice to have another cook, because they're pretty busy. So I'm going to do another cook. Now all this is done, so I'm going to take and put a fence up here, and then dismantle and demolish this wall, and then extend the paving stone. From there, I'll extend the paving stone down. So we'll have the paving stone come down to here, all the way through here, all the way up through here, and then down through here. There we go. Now we're gonna need a fence. And I'm gonna put the fence like this and then down. I think that's, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then we'll just put it over like this for now. And this area is gonna be a forestry area. We're gonna go ahead and put the door like that. Now this is gonna be exports. So let's put rooms and exports, exports. Where is the exports? There you are. All right, so we've got that. That's gonna be exports, and it's kind of big. I admit it's a bit bigger than I need probably, but you know, it's there. And then inside exports, I think we're gonna have a staff door that runs here, and that will bring people out to the exports. Now, I think exports, the trucks will come down and come into exports and get it, right? It doesn't have to be sitting outside, I don't think. So I think that will be all right. This should also be a staff door there. Yeah, okay. Let's keep it going. Keep building your stuff, guys. Look at all these logs. Now, when we're starting to build, when we were building all this stuff, oh, we're not getting enough. Oh, this doesn't have power. No wonder. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get that hooked up then. I thought that had power. Okay. What was I talking about? I forget. Whatever. It must not have been too important. Oh, never mind. When we were building before, and we keep cutting down all the trees that are on the property, they all got pushed over here into storage. All the logs got pushed into storage. Well, now that we have a workshop, those logs are going to sit in the workshop because now they can use the logs to start making, you know, have metal sheets here for license plates. They're going to make, if they learn carpentry, they can make beds. And that's when the real big money starts because we're going to export what they make and we'll export it out for money, which is great. I might have to extend the storage, but that's going to be really easy to do. So what's this guy doing? He wants warmth. Where are you going? You're not going to let him out, are you? What is this? What is he doing? Oh, he's released. He's going home. Well, okay, sir. Out you go. Congratulations. Have fun. Don't reoffend. Hold on. Is he going to reoffend? Grading. 57% chance. Well, yeah, he'll probably do it again. What did he do? It's not really something serious, is it? Violent disorder. Well, I mean, I think everyone can kind of... I think everyone can get violent every now and then. You know? Maybe not. Maybe not enough to make it a crime, but... we just took another prisoner intake, and I did not know about that. So let's close that. Take a look here. Anybody in gangs? Ooh, we do have one more gang member right here. What gang are you in? Blue. Everyone's in the same gang at least. I mean, so, like, blue is going to take over territory pretty quick here. Yeah, we need a guard to unlock this door, people. What are you doing? Let's go. Staff deployment. Let's make sure there's a couple of guards in this area at all times. Yeah, storage. I think probably one in storage might work. We want one in the hall. We already have that. Eventually, when we start getting to maximum security prisoners, I'm going to want, for their parole rooms anyway, there's going to be an not an armed officer, but an officer with a taser and body armor in every single parole room. Because if they don't make parole, they can get a bit cranky. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I also think, I don't know, maybe it's okay for you guys, but I'm kind of thinking that my interface, for as far as like watching the videos goes, I think the interface is a little small for you guys watching. It's okay for me because I'm on a big 30-inch 4K monitor, but you guys probably can't see this stuff very well, especially like this stuff down here. So I'm going to look into seeing how I can make the interface a little bit bigger. I don't need it quite so small. So I like it this small for my own personal like playing, but I don't need it this small. Let's get. Why aren't these things being monitored? Connect. This one's not connected to these. That's why. So let's connect those two up. There we go. Any other cameras I need to connect to? Not really. Okay, so we have functional classrooms now with our cameras on. So everything should be good. So let's see if we can do foundation education now. We did take a loan out. I haven't paid that back yet. Can I pay any of it? Can't pay any of it. Let's get reform through education initiative then. So that will get us the grant, and then I can pay off this loan, which will let us make more money. Cool. Policy, yep, medium, everything's good there. Where is regime? Okay, so regime, we need to have more work time. So we're gonna do work. So I kind of need to do this, so I guess it's fine. Just leave it like that. There's 3 hours of eat here, which is not what I want. So how about we start the day with a lockup, and then we go and eat. Okay. So this gives more work time and free time, but I adjusted the whole regime. So all of the current courses and the programs that we have are kind of out of whack right now. So all I need to do is reschedule all. And now all the times will shift to where they can be fit in. Now I can start workshop safety, and I can do that, and that's great. And then I can also do foundation education. There's 7 people interested in that. That's great. We will go ahead and have that working. Looks like there's only going to be 1 in that class, unfortunately, but that's probably because the same people who are interested in that may also be interested in other things. Spiritual guidance needs to be done too. We have the chapel up now, so that needs to be done. Spiritual guidance, yeah. Okay, so that's going to be good. So the chapel's here, and they'll use that, which is great. We have the workshop. They need to go through a safety course before they can start using it, but that's all right. We have it all set up and ready to go. Kitchen safety, everything was fine there. Make sure my deployment screen has staff only. No, not this one. For now, this one will be staff only. Staff room is staff only. These offices are not staff only because they're going to be the psychologist office. So let's do psychologist there and there. Oh, he's going up to another office. That's no good. Let's make sure he doesn't go to the wrong office. He's going up here. So we're going to take this room and make it so it's not an office. Actually, I don't need... Well, whatever. It is what it is. So this is your office. Come back down here. He's going to go all the way up there first, isn't he? Yep. He's going to go all the way up there just to turn around and come back to his regular office. Yep. Okay. And then I'll turn this into an office again. Office. Now this is going to be the lawyer's office. So can I hire a lawyer? Not that. Bureaucracy, legal, $5,000 for legal. No, I can't then. That's the short story is I can't. So I can't afford that right now. I'd like to afford that, but I can't afford that right now. Okay. I think probably the next thing then is to get this area started and get these cells working. I forget what this was supposed to be. I want to say it's another common room. I want to say that because the other one's up here and then we can have another one here. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. So let's get these cells sorted out. We got, let's see, doors. We want jail doors. There, and there, as well as there. And I have them all lined up. I want them all, get rid of these doors too. I want them all lined up so that all the utilities end up being in a straight line. So that's good. Let's speed this up 3 times. See if we can get that going. So these are the psychologist offices, and we can actually have the behavioral therapy programs instated too. So let's get behavioral therapy here. There we go. Right there. 8 in the queue. Let's start another session, actually. We schedule all the programs and call it good. So we're going to make $981 a day. We only have $540 in cash, but we have no debt. That's the important thing. And what's this? Destroyed a section of land. You should have it repaired immediately. Okay, we had 1 escape today then. Oh, that's because they can walk through here. Oh, well, shoot. All right. Everyone go to your cell right now. And we need to fix this. Wow, random events. Okay. Note to self, need a double wall. And this is going to be high priority. Go. Everyone in your cell, and I need to be able to watch, see if anyone else is trying to escape. Wow, that guy got lucky. The ground just collapses and he just happens to be there. Build this back down. Let's do it. Build this fence. Oh, these are just visitors, right? Okay, good. Build the fence, build the fence. Okay. So I'm going to have to have a double fence pretty quickly here. And I think just to prevent that from happening, I'm going to build it right here, right now. Kind of like this. And then probably all the way up like this. Call that good. And I can't afford it because I don't have the money for that. Well, I'll build it later then. Okay, so we paid for the reform session, and now we have a negative balance. We don't have enough money, and we're actually not going to be in the green for a while because of the payday here. So, or because our payday is like that. But we have capacity for more prisoners, I think. We just don't have like enough capacity for the high risk people. So I kind of need to get the high risk people to not be high risk anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you back to normal. And turn you back to normal. Hopefully that will solve that problem. Yep, it does. Okay. Yep, there's the... What is this? What is he? What religion is this? Hindu? Get a little dot on his forehead, I'm not sure. I don't know religions all that well, so it's kind of like whatever. Let's do... I need doors here. I don't have enough cash for it. Looks like I'm going to need a loan, but the problem is that I don't have enough cash flow to justify that loan after I borrow it. So it looks like we're going to be more money problems coming at us now, probably because of all of the programs I have going. I probably should limit some of the programs. The thing is, though, like foundation education, I've got 11 interested in that, and I really need to get that done. I really need that done. So I think since kitchen and hygiene is kind of like we have 5 people that have passed it already, workshop 9 interested, but like nobody's taking the like they're interested, but nobody's taking the course. So I think what I need to do is I need to get whatever program they're taking, instead of doing this, I need to get rid of it. Which isn't really anything. I don't really know. Foundation education, alcoholics group therapy is probably something, but I kind of want them to not be alcoholics anymore too. Oh boy. Well, we're just gonna have money problems for a while, I guess. So that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm gonna keep playing a little bit, probably just to kind of fill in some gaps here, so we can actually get a whole bunch done in the episodes. I'm also going to keep playing a little bit. Oh, we got another gang member. Did that just happen? No, they've been sitting outside the whole time. What? Nobody's brought them in yet? Why not? Hold on. Let's free up some guards here so we can get these guys in. We don't have anyone bringing these guys in. I mean, they kind of need to be brought in. So let's go, guys. What the hell is this? They're going to get hit by a truck. Okay. Well, anyway. That'll do it for this episode. I'll bring these guys in and we'll do some other stuff. So anyway, so take care, guys. Bye.